Hello to AA Hall review. AA Hall reviews. As you can tell, I'm doing it the first time. I'm doing it on the still boxed, sort of, classics, Jetfire and Grimlock. This one might be the longest review I'll be doing within this set, depending how long it takes me to review the box of the first edition Prime. But anyway, let's get on to the packaging. We have a very nice box design of the classics packaging. We have got the Transformers on the front of the box. We have Autobot, Jetfire and Grimlock on the bottoms, and a picture of them in vehicle, and faded out pictures of them in robot. Come to this side, we have got Jetfire battling out, all armoured out, and a picture of him without wearing the helmet. Here we have the gimmicks and the little bar. I'll quickly read that for you. Working together, Jetfire and Grimlock battle the Decepticons to save Cybertron. As a great scientist explorer, Jetfire was the first to defeat the Star Pirates of the Blot Nebula. He was heralded for his heroism, even after his sudden disappearance. Grimlock's super thick ultramantium skin is coated in energy-absorbing material, making him nearly impervious to danger. He even collects the parts he's torn off his Decepticons' enemies and keeps them as his souvenirs. So we got the tech specs. Grimlock's is strength 10, intelligence 7, speed 3, bonus no, endurance 10, rank 9, courage 10, fire blast 8, skill 10. Skyfire or Jetfire is strength 6, intelligence 10, speed 10, endurance 5, rank 10, courage 9, fire blast 7, and skill 9. As you can see, we have little bio things. So we have firing guardian, blast a projectile, and tail becomes smashing whip. Booster unite becomes backpack, removable helmet, and arm blasters fire 2 projectiles. And on the side here we have classics Grimlock and him in robot mode's head. When you open it up, you get little two pop outs things. I got them both signed, and it shows like a mini little transformation going into their vehicle modes. Well, I think it's kind of awesome, and because how I found out how they were packaged in here, I'm able to keep it in the box. So let's get on with the review, shall we? So we're back, and we're going to first take a look at the great Skyfire from what used to be a Macross back in Generation 1. As we can see at this point in time, it is a really nice figure. As you can see, I've got most of the weapons actually on him. We got the jetpack on him, and his sidearms. You can pop them off. Comes with missiles, so don't worry about that. I'm not taking mine out because after this review, it's going straight back in its box and staying in its box until I decide to do a redo review of him. And next we want to also just unpop those, and as part of armor we want to also remove the helmet. So now we have a G1 like Skyfire. To differentiate the modes, I like to have the sail wings down, so they're actually covering the tail wings. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. Shall we? The head sculpt's very, very nicely done, very nicely looked, and it looks really, really remarkable. It really does look like Jetfire, Skyfire back in Generation 1. The detail is remarkable, definitely back for a 06, 07 toy. It's really, really is remarkable, and the detail of it is great. So as you can see the detail, you can see a lot of different intricate panel designs within this figure. That is really, really great. It really brings out the figure very, very nicely, and it really, really does. My chest piece doesn't like to stay in place all that well. I don't know why, but it just doesn't want to stay in. So it's loose, but it doesn't flop about, so that's okay. And it's really remarkable how they made this. We have got the Autobot logos here with the nice red stripes. We have got some nice little red details around the waist, and that following on to the sides here and to the top of the figure here, and onto the legs as well. And it looks really, really nice. Articulation is pretty much that, because it's hindered by the plane wings. But I can go out and in, rotate at the elbow, bend at knee, bend at arm, go forward and backwards at the legs, can rotate at the knee, bend at the knee, can go in and out, and not pivot, can't pivot on the foot, and it has got head articulation. So yeah, that is pretty much Skyfire in his robot mode. Let's start the transformation now, shall we? To start the transformation, what I like to do, I like to pop the helmet back on, unpeg the whole chest area, and I like to rotate the head around, so it's doing something like this. Next, I like to unpeg the chest, and just rotate the arms actually around, so they're folding down like that. So you just want to fold them down, so they lock into place down the bottom there. So these black bits that were on top, but then rotates down. And next you want to unpeg the backpack here downwards, and just fold that down just for a bit. And next you want to peg the legs in, fold the feet up and peg it. And then you want to peg this all back. You want to peg these back in the legs. Then fold out the wings. Rotate the guns forward on the helmet. Rotate these panels forwards so they become the nose cone of the jet. Fold out this little black panel, then rotate it up so it then gonna cover the head and pegs into place. The arms then peg into the sides here. So you got that. And then here we have normal unarmoured Skyfire. Just fold out the landing gear, and we can then get going with the continuation of the review. So as you can see, this is him without the armour. You can adjust the wings to whatever you want. If you have him out, he's more like his Macross self. And it's really is amazing. It looks nice, don't get me wrong, it does look really nice like this. And then you can fold them up if you want to differentiate the modes. I like to display him with the armour, without the armour like this, because you can see all the different cut paint schemes on the wings, working and combining with the wing tail fins, and it still looks really nice, and it looks really amazing as well. During the Classics line we did have the rub symbols, so let's take a look at the rub symbol here. Let's rub it. And he is an Autobot. So yeah, this is really nice without the armor. So let's peg the armor back on. So I'm going to fold up the landing gear, get the weapons, and peg them on like so, and then just rotate them like so, so they become like the guns. Like I said, I'm not using the missiles. You want to just peg it back onto those joints. Then I like to rotate them back. So as you can see, they become like some sort of hidden thrusters. I like to extend the wings out a little bit. Then I like to fold these wings down just a little bit, so I can get these, and these two tabs will fit onto these two holes. And as you can see, it's really nicely made. It's very nicely looking done as well. It really does look nice, and I really do like this mode. It has got the little guns, so you want to just pull back the thrusters and they fire back, so they forward. And these thruster jets can rotate around, so they can go up and down, left to right and everything. So that's really nice too. And yeah, so we have got weaponry here, weaponry there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to quickly transform it back into robot mode, because there's actually one thing I did forget to show you. So let's just begin. Yeah, I've got one thing to show you, so that's why I quickly went back to mod mode. You can fold down these guns here, and he's more battle ready now, and I think this mode looks really amazing as well. So yeah, so this was Skyfire in robot, vehicle and jet mode, and this was the first part out of this is the first figure out of many out of my A haul reviews. So like I did last year, all my haul reviews will be getting reviewed, and this one decided to be the first. So yeah. So next up is going to be Grimlock, because he's in this 2-pack and I want to review him alongside Jetfire. So yeah, so let's move for him. Everybody, welcome to the second part of the 2-parter. What's going to be in all-on-one of the Grimlock reviews of my haul reviews, doing a 2-pack, and we're doing the 2-pack on this great guy's figures. Classics, Grimlock and Jetfire, and so we're doing Grimlock now. I really do like Grimlock. It really does bring out the figure very nicely. It does look like him as well. He has got a tail whip action that really is posable, and he has and it does come with this nice little weapon as well. Detail wise, we have got a lot of gold on the feet, on the legs, and on the bottoms, and some nice translucent on the feet of the dino feet. We have got some nice red appearing here, and we got some nice red translucent eyes just to represent him back in the toys, and we've got a nice little spark crystal there. The paint job around him is really nice. I really like the black wash that they've done on the on this grey area there. It really makes it look really dirty, and it really looks very nice. And it really stands out of anything, and it really does, and it is really nice as well. Articulation is by thus. We have got arm articulation, we have got leg articulation, so we've got the forward, back, upper thigh and bend at knee articulation here. We've got waist, and we have head. So that's really nicely done. We have no wrist, but we have got elbow articulation. That's really nice, and I think we have upper thighs as well. There's only a few minor complaints I have with this Grimlock, is that the arms are loose, and don't stay on very well, and that it really does become very hard to rotate the arms when positioning them. You have to be very slowly, or one knock they can become out of the sockets, and yeah, so yeah, that's only one of my minor complaints. Right then, let's get to the transformation. What I like to do, I'll just take off the weapons first, take those out. I like to peg the legs together first to form the actual dino head. Then I like to do is just unpeg the arms from the sides, rotate the black parts up so it becomes the tail. Then I like to rotate this around like so, and bring that forward so that becomes like that, and I like to rotate that to become the tail, and I like to just rotate this around to become the feet. Well, yeah, not become the feet, just rotate it so they become the feet. So you get this sort of look at the moment, and then what happens is you want to rotate the waist, fold the feet out so they are portioned downwards, so fold the hands away, fold them straight up, and pretty much pivot that down, and just rotate these around. And then you want to just fold the legs onto itself, and once that happens is you want to then peg them together like so. Move the head out, the head down. These little grey panels to the side. Fold them up, and then you want to get the tail, fold out the handle, and then just cover it on the butt. And if you want to, the missiles also still in the bags, the baggies that they come in, so no missiles for the reviews, because I don't want to fire them and I don't want to take them out of the package. So here we have Grimlock in his dino mode. So here we have Grimlock in his dinosaur mode, and it really looks very nice. It's very skeletal-esque. Because we can see like the little robotic whips being like the bone structure of a T-Rex tail. We have got the mini 2-fingered or 3-fingered claws of a Tyrannosaurus, and we have got a nice Tyrannosaurus like leg, heads and arms that look very nice and very Tyrannosaurus like. That I really do like, and it really brings out the figure all the same. And we can pose the tail any way we want, so it can go whoosh, whoosh, and rotate as a nice rotation. Like Jetfire and like most of the classics really, we have a rub sign. So let's rub that. And he is an Autobot. The black wash is really nicely made around here. We actually have got the nice details around here. That is really nicely made. The black wash around here is very nicely done, and it looks very nicely done. That brings out the character a lot more to look like a worn effect on the legs. So he has been using his legs quite a bit. I wish they continued using that like black wash across the tail, so it looks like he's been using the tail whip quite a lot, and on the arms, and pretty much all around the figure, so it looks like he's been in battle, and it looks like he's been worn, and it looks like it's been worn. The articulation in this mode, we have got full 360 mini dino claws, we have got full 360 arm, legs, can go out and rotate and bend at the knee and pivot at the foot, so that's a bonus, and that's pretty much it. Do I recommend trying to get these guys down? Of course. Let me get them both in frame. I highly recommend getting these figures. I got them for £50 of the Toys and Games store at Auto Assembly, and they are not bad figures. I really do enjoy them. They're really nicely done, and their molds are beautiful. Both modes, both alt modes, they are really beautiful, and I really do recommend you trying to get them. So yeah, so this was this was the first out of many AA haul reviews, and I'll see you next time for some more. I've got some deluxes that I'll be showing off, and a few masterpieces, and some other classics from a different line. So yeah, take care, and remember, I'm just a passing through Autobot. Remember that, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.